based on everything you've revealed.
Thank you. I'll take one. I will answer to each one of you. I'm a police officer who understood the task at hand. When I joined the service, it was my resolve to make sure that I deal with criminals head on. Hence, I had chosen a career within the combating side of policing. That's what led me to work in the units that I worked for over time. Yes, I've been a provincial commissioner, and I'm still a provincial commissioner, coordinating different type of policing operations in this province. And I've been involved with a lot of operations in the country in the past. But I understand that at this present moment, the war that we are facing is so serious that it deals with high-level senior officers within the criminal justice system. Therefore, it is important for us to go into a combat mode. It is important for me to make sure that I take on the enemy directly. So when you see me and you see this management and you understand that we have hard-working men and women, not only in KZN, but across the board in the country, who doesn't like crime, who doesn't like these criminals. I, fortunately, am a citizen in this country. My families are spread across different provinces. So it is my duty and the fellow police officers to protect them. So I'm not going to surrender their freedom. I'm not going to surrender their safety to anyone. So I will die for this badge. I will die for them. So I will fight this fight until the end. Wherever the end is, we will fight. We're not going to stop. We've got family members, brothers and sisters, we've got children that are exposed to drugs. This drug cartel, which includes a group in Gauteng that's operating in Gauteng as their headquarters, are importing these drugs from abroad, South America in the main, through this port of Durban, amongst others, to Gauteng, and they process them in Gauteng, and from there they distribute this drug all over in the country as well as other countries. We've been involved with a lot of shooting incidents in KZN, especially at Inanda. As we're engaging with these youngsters, we're doing analysis, and we're realizing, yes, they might be ill-disciplined kids, but their behavior is encouraged by the substance that they take. It gives them courage to kill, it gives them courage to rape, it gives them courage to murder. And if we take away this substance, they will become good citizens. They will become good kids. So therefore, we need to get rid of drugs. Now, we understand when we fight with the drug cartels that have controlled police generals, have controlled prosecution and judiciary, it's not going to be a small game. So unfortunately, some of us have to sacrifice. We've reached a stage where we are sacrificing for the good of the South Africans, for the children of South Africa, to be free from drugs. So I do hope that the authorities that have been briefed about this will take necessary action in dealing with it. As a police officer, I cannot turn a blind eye when I see a crime being committed. That's why I mentioned that. We are already working with the prosecution, working on case dockets for those that took a decision to stop the investigation. So we have to investigate to establish, because this new administration came into office last year. This IMC that was established by the president has been in existence before the new government. Ever since the new government took over, to date, there's never been a briefing given by myself, nor my management. I believe nothing done by the project leader, which is Gerald Khumalo, who's now arrested. I cannot talk much about my boss, but us, as people who are running on the ground, we have never given a presentation to the Minister of Police about the work, the successes that I presented of this political killing task team in this province. So for a decision to disband it, we are 100% sure after evidence collected that is informed by the work that they were doing in Gauteng. which the work they did in Gauteng was affecting the people that are closer to the people that are closer to our executive authority. So our investigation is going to be that wide. We're going to uncover anyone had a role to play. There are people that refer to themselves as whistleblowers. The strategy that is being used is to make sure that they taint the image of a person in a public space. They talk bad about you in the public space. For a member of parliament to come and talk about the procurement of facilities of crime intelligence, which is a covert thing, which is something that should not be in a public space, is not been questioned by anyone. The person who's accused understands that he cannot speak in public about it because it's a covert thing. If he speaks public about it, he's going to be facing a criminal offense himself. Now they're exploiting that gap, that we know this person can't speak, so let's speak and make him look bad. He can only speak behind closed doors in parliament, but he can't speak to the public. Push the man until he reaches the end, and he's going to expose the issues of national security of this country, simply because there are people with evil intentions who are pushing him to get to that stage, using the state apparatus to execute the mandate. So we have to investigate in order to be able to remove the cancer. That's where we're going to go. I hope I answered all your questions.